Here are the 5 best pre-built gaming PCs with the NVIDIA RTX 3060. I ended up getting a bunch of comments in the previous video asking me to make a video on this because this is one of the best graphics cards that's worth your money right now and isn't ridiculously overpriced. The links to each of these computers will be down in the description for anybody that's interested in buying one of them. So let's get started. The first PC on this list is 2, so technically we have 6 PCs on the list. They're both the exact same thing, just in a different color case. These have the AMD Ryzen 5 3600 CPU that's running at 3.6 GHz and can be overclocked up to 4.2 GHz. It has a 1TB SSD, the RTX 3060 GPU, 16 GB of DDR4 RAM that's running at 3000 MHz, a 600-watt power supply. The motherboard in both of them is the B450. They both come with a free gaming mouse and keyboard and will be more than capable of running games like Call of Duty Warzone, Grand Theft Auto 5, Apex, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds at 1440p, 60 FPS plus, using a mixture of high and ultra settings. These will cost you about $1,600, but keep in mind the price fluctuates. For these 2 SkyTech PCs, I highly recommend you buy 1 or 2 extra intake fans for $10, which I will also put a link to in the description. SkyTech pre-built PCs have decent specs, but they have this stupid thing that they do by only including 1 intake fan on some of them in the front of their cases. Installing a fan is extremely simple. The motherboard literally tells you where to plug the fan in. Just make sure that the PC isn't turned on or anything when you plug the fan in and you will be perfectly fine. The second PC that I wanted to go over is by Empowered, and it has the Intel i9-10900F that can be overclocked up to 5.2 GHz, and this does have a liquid cooler for the CPU. There's 32 GB of DDR4 RAM running at 2933 MHz, a 512 GB NVMe SSD, a 2TB hard drive, the RTX 3060 GPU, the Z940 motherboard, a 700-watt power supply. This also comes with a free gaming keyboard and mouse, plus this one has a 3-year warranty and is going to cost you about $2,250. The third PC on this list is the Cuck Mantis with the Intel i7-10700F that can be overclocked up to 4.8 GHz. There's 32 GB of DDR4 RAM running at 2933 MHz. It has a 512 GB NVMe drive plus a 1TB hard drive. It has the RTX 3060 GPU, the B460 motherboard, a 600-watt power supply. Again, like most of these, it comes with a free mouse and gaming keyboard. Plus, this one also has a 3-year warranty as well and is going to run you about $2,150. The fourth PC on this list is the Cuck Continuum that includes the Intel i7-10700F, which again can be overclocked up to 4.8 GHz. It has 32 GB of DDR4 RAM running at 2933 MHz. It has a 512 GB NVMe drive plus a 1TB hard drive, the RTX 3060. It has the B460 motherboard, a 600-watt power supply, a free gaming mouse and keyboard, plus a 3-year warranty. This one is going to run you roughly $2,000. The fifth PC on this list is the one that I recommend most out of all of these. The second PC that I would recommend most, even though they're all good, is the second PC that we went over by Empowered, mostly due to them both having liquid coolers on them for the CPU. But anyways, the fifth PC is another Cuck Mantis, just with different specs. This one has the i9-10900KF 10-core CPU that can be overclocked up to 5.3 GHz and is liquid cooled. This has 32 GB of RAM running at 2933 MHz, a 512 GB NVMe drive plus a 2TB hard drive, the RTX 3060, the Z940 motherboard, a 700-watt power supply, a free gaming mouse and keyboard, plus again, this one has a 3-year warranty. This is the most expensive one on the list and is going to cost you right around $2,500. Again, the links to buy each of these will be down in the description below. If you have any other suggestions on another top 5 video, then let me know down in the comment section below because I have a lot of fun making these. But yeah, that's going to bring us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already. Quick mention, I do have a second channel and I will catch you guys in the next video.